Welcome back to the show. Well, now we're talking about the things that you can do on the interior of your home so that you get the biggest bang for your buck when you go to sell it with my next guest, Susan Brewer. She is with Susan Brewer, Service First Real Estate. Susan, great to have you on the program as always.
Thank you.
So, Susan, what would you consider the best options that would give you the biggest return on your investment?
We have this question asked daily of us as realtors. And really the biggest thing someone can do is a fresh coat of paint. Picking a great neutral tone, an up-to-date tone, and really just getting in there and refreshing the house. The buyer appreciates it, but it also shows beautifully online in the photographs as well.
So is it best to paint your home one color throughout? Should we do some different complementary colors in various rooms?
The best way to really give a real cohesive environment is to paint your house all the same color. Now, the exceptions can be children's rooms, but we want to stay as neutral in those as possible too, to appeal to both either a boy or a girl who might be looking at that home.
Sure. What about going too trendy? What do you tell your clients that are thinking, oh, I want everything stark white, there's this kind of modern trend happening right now, or I love the darker browns and the kind of farmhouse look, you know, Joanna Gaines has impacted everybody's life. What do you tell your clients when they're wanting to do those types of things?
Well, we really want to express to clients that you want to accessorize with colors of pillows, even window treatments, but really keep the walls as neutral as possible. Bright white is acceptable today. A real light gray color is very acceptable. I always tell people a great trick is to ask the Sherwin-Williams or the paint company that's closest around you, what are all the designers picking in a neutral color? And they'll usually know the cottage whites or the colonnade grays. Those colors are what the designers really want to use when they're looking at enhancing a home as well.
That's a great tip. I love that. I haven't heard that. Go to the paint store and ask them. They'll know.
They know. They know what sells.
That's a good tip. Well, we've talked about paint. Now, what about flooring? Should people redo their flooring? Does flooring help sell a home?
If flooring is in need of being replaced, it should be replaced. A lot of people will say, well, it's easier for me just to give a flooring allowance. The impression is not there by giving an allowance. Really, we want to enhance the flooring. Wood is always the choice, whether it is an engineered wood, even some of the laminates, and even some of the vinyls and porcelain tile that's wood are good choices. But tending to go to a wood source versus a carpet or a tile really does impress that buyer coming in, and it's relatively inexpensive to lay today.
Sure, sure. And if you have to, you don't have to do it in the bedrooms. Just do it in the main living areas of the home, and you'll really get that bang for your buck that we're talking about.
Absolutely. And you always want to concentrate on the great room, the kitchen, and the master bedroom and bath. Those are the rooms that sell a house. Those are the rooms that really need to be as crisp and perfect to get top dollar for your home.
Well, one home that needs no work, in my opinion, is this listing that you have. Tell me a little bit more about this property.
This house is a beautiful two-story home in Whitmore Country Club. It is at 25 Rasala Court. It has 4 bedrooms on the upper level. The master suite is enormous. Side windows so you can take a look at the beautiful lake view and golf course view. Finished lower level. It's in a quiet cul-de-sac. Kitchen was remodeled just a few years ago with furniture finished cabinetry, so absolutely gorgeous. The house is listed for $475,000, which is a steal in this country club community.
Fantastic. When can I move in, Susan?
Absolutely. Come on aboard. It's a great house.
I will. Susan, thank you so much. A pleasure as always.
Thank you very much for having us.
And we encourage our viewers to reach out to us on social media, join in on the conversation. Go to our website, AmericanDreamNetwork.tv, and we'll be right back with more of the show.